Hello and welcome to this video training. I'm Lee and I'm going to be discussing landing pages, why we need them and how to create them for free with a step-by-step tutorial. Please watch this video in its entirety to ensure that you get the full benefit of this guidance. Feel free to take notes as is necessary, but remember you can re-watch the video at your leisure. At the end of the video, please look below for any references that have been mentioned. So what are landing pages? A landing page is a promotional web page with the sole purpose of obtaining or converting traffic. Landing pages generally fall within two types. Firstly, you've got a squeeze page. This is where we merely seek to obtain an opt-in to an email list. Secondly, there are sales pages where we look to actually sell something. We need landing pages to pre-sell offers, which will increase the conversions of our traffic to sales because customers move forward to a sales page knowingly. Now, if you Google landing pages, you will find a plethora of solutions for creating different types of landing pages. The high-ranking sites on Google will all be web-based subscription services. Services such as lead pages and ClickFunnels. Some of these services are incredible and very, very popular. Currently, we've been using ClickFunnels and it's been working exceptional. So what actually are our options for creating the landing pages? So as I said, you have the opportunity to take the advantages of these web services. These are fantastic because they come with hundreds of different templates for all different types of landing pages that you might need, and even ones that you've never even thought of. They're very well designed, they're clean, fresh, modern, and they have been optimized through rigorous testing so that they convert at the highest rate possible. Now, the problem is with them is that they can be somewhat expensive, and if that's slightly out of your budget, you're looking for other options. So I'm going to talk within this video about the other options. Okay, so the first option is that you create it yourself. Obviously, you're going to need web building skills, some coding skills. You're going to need to know how to build websites. But if you already have that type of skills, you're going to find this very, very easy. Okay. The second option is to outsource it. As it's a relatively simple exercise, it will not cost much to get an expert to put one together for you. So you can just go onto Fiverr.com and search for someone suitable. Just make sure that you speak with them, you get to know what their kind of experience level is, try and find examples of their work, make sure they can integrate it to your autoresponder for you, or at the very least carefully explain the process of getting your autoresponder connected to your landing page, because that's the point. We need to get visitors to become subscribers. Okay, the next option is WordPress plugins. Okay, now these are plugins that you can buy, install onto your WordPress blog and create individual standalone landing pages. There's many out there. There's services such as Thrive landing pages, which work in a very similar way to the web services options. We've used Thrive, and it's not as slick as ClickFunnels, but what it does very well, and the pages look very good. Now, plugins such as Thrive typically have an upfront cost with no recurring fees, which can be quite good, and they will continue to update the product, and you'll get the benefit of that without any further cost. So that is an option. Now, the last option is that you can utilize some of the features that you get within your autoresponder to create landing pages, and I'll explain more of this shortly. Now, what needs to go on a landing page? The landing page needs to pre-sell the offer or gain an opt-in. Therefore, you need 3 key elements: an attention-grabbing headline, persuasive sales copy or sales video, and a call to action with an opt-in. So these are fairly straightforward elements. Just remember to consider your end goal. What is the purpose of this landing page? When putting together a landing page, the 3 elements to consider are a customer's pain point, the benefits of the offer, and how this solves the problem. Remember, you do not need to sell the offer to the reader. You just need to get them to opt in. If they lead for good without opting in, you've lost them for good. The landing page will be promoting an offer, so ensure that you have the link to the actual offer once they click through. Also, when designing your opt-in, try your best to make it similar to the offer page in terms of color schemes, design. You can also put similar phrases and words into your landing page. For example, if the offer specifies certain results, put these in, and then you've got consistency through the pages. So going from your landing page to the actual offer, and there is that consistency there. The next step is to consider your strategy of how you're going to turn visitors into paying commissions for yourself. Now, the first strategy is to create a landing page which warms up the visitor for the paid offer. So you create the landing page which discusses the actual offer, and then you send them directly to that offer, which can work very, very well if you entice them enough to be intrigued by what the offer is. Okay. The second strategy is to ethically bribe them with a free gift. Now, this is what's called a lead magnet, and what you do is you create a landing page which doesn't discuss the offer at all. The landing page is promoting a free gift. Now, what you do is you need to create this gift yourself. Now, this can be a cheat sheet, a report, a guide, a tutorial, a video, an interview. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be too long. It can be a PDF, a one-page guide, and you basically promote that. Now, the guide has to be sympathetic to the paid offer. It has to be a stepping stone. So someone has a problem, this is something that's going to entice them, it's going to intrigue them, and what you do is you deliver the lead magnet via email. So as soon as they sign up for sign up for the list, they opt in, they get the lead magnet via email, but you immediately redirect them to the paid offer. And then because they're on your list, you're then able to communicate them in the subsequent days, discussing the offer anyway. Okay, so I'm now going to show you how to create good looking and effective landing pages for free. Now, the way that we do this is by utilizing the features that we already have in our autoresponder. Now, you need to have an autoresponder if you're going to have any form of real working business online, because you need to collect email addresses, because then you can follow up with them with other offers, sell the initial offer. It's just a way that you can 10x your profitability online. So this tutorial is going to be with Aweber. There's similar services that have similar features, but as I say, I'm going to be going through this quick tutorial on Aweber. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is you need to create a list. So let's just go click on the top, manage your list, go to create a list. Right, You then go through. The list name is going to be call it that. I'm going to call it 0 hours opt-in. Right, this is where they need to approve subscription to the list, but we can change that. Here's just a confirmation email that they will receive. Approve and create the list. Right. We now need to go back to manage list. We need to click on it. Confirmed opt-in. Choose a pre-approved subject. No. Wrong one. We go down here. Send a confirmation opt-in email. Yes. We turn that off. And that basically means they won't receive an email asking them to confirm. Now, we don't want them to do that because we're going to be sending them other emails, which we'll discuss later down the line. Now, as I say, we're going to be creating this landing page, but we want to send them to an offer page after they've opted in. The way we do it is here, success page. So as soon as they've opted in, they will be redirected to the offer page. Now you need to go and get your offer. So it depends on where your offer is. Mine's on here. I'm just going to copy that link and I'm going to put that in there and I'm going to click Save Settings. Right, successfully saved. We're now going to go back to Home, and what we're going to do is we're going to click on Sign Up Forms. Okay, we want to create a sign up form, so we're going to click on that button there. Now, as I say, you want to try and think about what you're promoting. Now, I'm going to be promoting this offer here, 9,000 dollars a month for 0 hours. This is a video where Brendan Mace talks about the offer. This is actually his landing page, his sales page. Okay, and he talks about all kinds of things here. So anyway, lots of stuff that he's put on there. Go back to here, and I want to create something here that is going to complement that. So what we can do here is there's all different templates here. The popular ones, new ones, corporate, show more. So you can go through all these different ones. For the purpose of this, I'm going to go with just the blank one. And you can see that it's very it's simple at the moment. Very, very simple. But there are sections here. Header. This is the name section. This is the email section. This is the button. This is more things. But we can add more. So here we go. We can add image here. We can add divider. We can add text. So to start with, I'm going to click on the header. And this is going to be my headline. I'm going to put, I want to show you how I make 9,000 a month with 0 effort. I'm going to copy all that, and I'm going to choose, I want big text, so I'm going to go with, let's have a look. What do we want? Make sure it's all the same. Could make it slightly bigger. center it. I can go down here, select that, change the color to maybe red, maybe make it bold. Save that field. Then I want to add some more text. So I'm just going to create another box. I think it's going to shove it down there, but we'll see where it puts it. And I'm going to put start today, quit the 9 to 5, and live anywhere. Right, let's do that. I'm going to change it to black text. I'm going to center it, and I'm going to make the font size a little bit bigger, not too big, maybe 16. Save the field. Right, so I'm now, if I hover over that, I can move it up there, so it becomes like the sub heading. Comes the subheading. Now what I'm going to do now is that's it. I'm going to make that slightly smaller. Go back to 39, I think. Right, I'm now going to add, I think, a photo or an image. Now if we go back, I think this is all about, he's on a beach chilling out, so let's put in a picture of a beach. Now I'm going to add, I click on the top here again, it comes up with an image gallery or an image URL. So if I can just go to Google and I'm going to write beach scene, click on images, let's go with that one, click view image, go up to the top, copy, or right click copy. We then go back to our sign up form, we go in there and you can see it's popped it in there. Alignment, it's got to be center. We're going to click save field, and then as we did before, we're going to hover over it and we're just going to put it above the sign in field. Now we move into the sign in field, you need to decide whether you want name or email address. Do you want both? That it's universally known that the more options you give people, the less potential that they're going to sign up for it. So if you just take off that, we go with email. Now here, what we want to do is in the value, right, we want to type something here. We want to put in enter, and as you can see, it's putting it in the actual box. Can you see that? Which is great. Do we need anything here? We can delete that. We're going to save that. Now we've got a sign up button. We don't want that to say sign up because it's not a sign up. We want people to be going forward to an offer, so it's not sign up. So we click on it. Now it's a HTML. We want to switch to a HTML button so we can alter that. So it's completely, now it's completely changed. It's completely changed. Now what we actually want to say is something like gain access now, something like that. Click submit. Now I want to change that to a different color. We go to the right hand side, advanced options, and we're onto the submit button. We can change the font, we can change the size, so I could make it bigger, but I won't because it's now gone off this page. But I can change the color by clicking on the color picker there, and I'm just going to go all the way up to red, nice bright red. I'm going to click OK. Should I change the text? I don't know. Yeah, change that. It looks better. Right. Okay. So that is the button. We've got the respect. We respect your privacy. Powered by Aweber. You can take that off if you want. The next thing you want to do is to add a little bit of text at the bottom. So let's just go back to text. And this is going to go right at the bottom. Now, it depends on what your strategy is. Depends on what you're going to put. Now, in this, I'm going to be sending them directly to an offer. So I'm going to say something like, please check your email shortly, as you will be receiving the supplementary training over the coming days. Ensure that the address is on the safe list. Okay. Now, obviously, we're going to be sending them directly to an offer. So they've got no reason to check their email. They've got no reason to think that we're sending them anything. Despite that being one of our primary goals, we want to communicate with them regularly via email. Now, the best way to do this is to get them to check the very first email, because if they check the very first email, their email account will say, oh, this is a trusted email, and any more emails will definitely go into their main email box rather than the spam box. Okay, so it's a very, very important. Now, that's another one of the benefits of going down the lead magnet route, because they're going to want to check the email straight away. And in this little bit of text at the bottom, you say something slightly different. You say, your training will be delivered via email shortly, so please ensure that the email is safe listed, so that you receive any further training, etc. Okay, so it's all very, very simple. It's very, very simple to do. Yeah, so there are some other options that you can do here. You can change the color of the background, and you can change borders around the whole thing if you wanted to. So you've got something like that, so it pops out, and obviously you can change the colors of certain things, and etc, etc. I think for what we're doing, this is perfectly. So what we're going to do is we're going to click save the form. Click save the form. We're now going to go to step 2. So here's just where we just set up the few basic settings. We can change the name, so we can say 0 hours landing page. Now, thank you page, again, this is where it's going to be sent to. Because this is not a sign up form, we're not using it as a sign in form, we're actually using it as a landing page, but it's just the way that it allows us to take advantage of this. We actually want to forward them to our affiliate link. Okay, so what we do is we need to go back to our affiliate link, go back there, put it in there, open this up in a new window, not important. Oops, got HTTP twice there. If they've already subscribed to your list, exactly the same, because we just, doesn't matter if they've already signed up before, we want to hit them with this offer this time. Okay, so again, just click save, go to step 3. Now this is when we move to the next step. Okay, I will you've got 3 options once it's been created. You can click on I will install my form. Okay, and you basically copy this information onto an actual website. So you copy that onto a website. So if you've got a blog or web hosting, you can create a new page and copy that JavaScript in it. You can put it in a sidebar or a bottom bar, put it on a main page, you can create a landing page, and it's got all that information. The second option is you can send it to your web designer. So you can just basically put in the designer's name, email it to them, and it will connect to their it will basically send the code to a web designer, and they will create the page for you if you've got your own web designer. Okay. Then the third option is to have Aweber actually host the form. This is what we want. Okay. So it just basically gives you a link here. Let's go across here, just see what it looks like. Bang. And that's great, and obviously you can spend a bit more time trying to work out the design element. So it's more limited than a lot of landing page providers, but because you're already paying for the autoresponder, why not take advantage of this? And you can, because you can add images and you can mess about with the text a little bit, you can create something that looks all right, to be perfectly honest. So you don't have to spend another $75 a month on landing page software. Now the only problem is that that's my link, forms.aweber/forms blah 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 blah. Now it's a bit of a mouthful, and if we're putting it somewhere, it doesn't look too great. Now obviously we showed you just briefly, you have the option to copy and paste the code into a WordPress blog or somewhere else to create on your own hosting and under your own domain. Now alternatively, you can, if you've got your own domain, which might be whatever it is, davesmith.com, you can mask this link. So you can go into your control panel and create a link which is johnsmith.com/great offer. Okay, very simple to do. Alternatively, you can use something called Bitly. Okay, so that is bitly.com, bitlinks. Okay, and all you need to do is you need to sign in, you need to sign up, it's free, like a lot of these things. And then once you've signed in, you just click on create link, comes up on the right hand side, and we paste in our form. We put in a title, we're gonna go with that name there, and we're just gonna click. As you can see, it's already created it. So on the right hand side we click copy, and it just copies it. We're going to click save, and this is the information that we're going to create. And it also gives us, we're going to be able to log back in here and see how much traffic it's getting, which is very, very useful. Now I can create another window here and go up to the panel. I can put in the bit.ly link, click enter, and it's arrived at our landing page again, which is great. Now we can test to see whether it's working. So let's just put in an email address like that. We click on the gain access now button, and hopefully we click on this, it's going to divert us to the paid offer. And there we go.
Hey everybody, welcome to what...
And there you go. So we know that it works. So really, really great. We know that it works. We've created that landing page we can go back to. Very, very simple. So in this video, we've really spoken about landing pages, why we need them, what needs to go on them, all the components, and we've showed you the easiest way to make landing pages and a way that we can make them without any further costs. And thanks for reaching the end of the video. I hope it was clear, and I hope it's been very beneficial to you. Remember to always take action on what you've learnt today. Do not forget that any references that have been discussed are beneath the video. Have a great day.